this has a tool 8 in the chuck. Would it be better to put it as 9 so you can manually do it, or?
Good.
Or would it just know that if you push 8,
Well,
that it's going to stop?
You'd have to put whatever you're putting in the chuck.
With the chuck, you're going to have to touch off every time.
Before you start your program.
We also have a tool that checks the coolant, so it's always set at 7. That's what this is. So
Oh, very good.
refractor.
I remember something about yeah.
Don't drop this, because they're very expensive.
Is that one that the light comes on when it makes contact? So
Yes, the light will come on, and big Kaisers are a closed circuit, so it opens the circuit and will allow the light to go on. Some of the cheaper ones that you see, they actually got to close their circuit through the machine.
Right.
So it pulls its ground or its common through the machine. The problem with that is a lot of your new cutting or new you got ceramic bearings. I've had them go through the ceramics. I've ran into more issues with because you still got a coolant coupler and stuff that it somehow finds it's not a lot of current, so it's pretty easy for it to close the loop. The issue I've had is coatings on your tools. A lot of them are now coming out that are non-conducting. So, so yes, that's the better one to have. Okay, so for a tool, you're going to go Setup. You're going to go Load Tools. It's going to say press Go to move ATC forward. So you just hit Go. It's going to bring the table forward. And it's going to pull the ATC out. Okay, tool in or tool out? I want tool into the ATC or tool out of the ATC. Load tool manually, unload tool manually. So I want tool out of the ATC. What tool do you want? I want one. And then from there, okay, it does a check. Are you sure the spindle is physically empty? It's not intelligent. This isn't a CNC machine. It's not intelligent. It don't know that if there's a tool in the spindle or not, if the drawbar's hooked onto something. So it just has a little safety check. Yes, it is empty. Hit go. So now if we wanted to touch that tool off, you'd hit return, return again, push go to move ATC back. So now I can go to my tool table. This is, so right here you see how it's blue and red. The red indicates that that tool is being used in the active program. So you got your graduations here, 2/10, 2 thou, and 20 thou per bolts, and your axis. Did you just go off the top of the vise?
No, I put all the tools in and saved them. So I did save the offset.
No.
It goes to the USB.
It has to be saved with the part.
That's why it's not.
This this machine, when you power it down, will not retain those offsets. It will lose them. So modifier. So here you can tell it the tool diameter will say. So I just brought this down till it touched. So I just go there and then I just hit abset. And that captures the machine, the position.
So how tall is the setter?
It's 2 inches, but you can just touch them all off there, and then it will know that when we go and set our part 0. So,
You just say your
so
part
it's
0,
kind of
what it is
it's kind of like using a G54, if you will. You know, we're going to touch all of our tools off a known location, and then we'll just move it down in the position screen and tell it this is the top of the part. Modifier, that's just a modifier, so that's basically a wear offset. That's going to
use that again?
What's that?
Why would you use the modifier?
That would be like a wear offset. So it didn't cut to size. Say you're cutting a pocket and you need to bump it out. So if you say cutting a bore, a circle, and it wasn't the size, you can put a modifier in there and it's going to compensate. It's going to comp the diameter of it. So it's just cutter comp. Yeah, you're basically telling it. You know, if you're on the ID you want to go bigger, you want to tell it that your tool's smaller than it is, so that it moves the actual tool path out. So yeah. What type of tool is this? It's a drill. Oh, is it an end mill? Sorry. Too far away, the bifocals aren't working. End mill. So we're just going to say it's a finish end mill.
The height you would do.
So then if you wanted to change tools, you'd go return.
Do you want to take that stager out? Is that
It'll
going
be fine then.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to now put tool 1 into the ATC. So I'm going to tell it 1 and go. Are you sure it's empty? Yes. It's probably not the right time to ask that question. I probably should ask it before it comes down. But it knows that between all the tools there's nothing there, so.
Any comments about that tool changer? I mean, the tool rack itself? That you have on it? I mean, kind of a simple.
It's really a simple thing. I did ask him when I was there, does the machine ever lose the location of those pods and stuff? And they said it's very, very rare. They're working on writing a procedure to reestablish all that, but I asked them specifically on maintenance issues, and they said just keep that way cover clean, and there's really not a lot to go wrong in this machine.
So all it's doing is has an air cylinder that pushes against the
Stops. It's got stops, so it pushes, the air cylinder pushes it out and it hits a stop and then it just
So the
sits there.
stops is the table, right?
There's 2 bolts that are on the front of the tool changer that come up and rest on the back side of the table, yes.
Yeah. So wherever the table moves the tool stop.
Right, the table's going to go to its home position and then yes, that acts as the stop for the tool changer.
Kind of a simple concept.
It's a super simple concept. So now I'm done. I've put the tool back in there. So if I want to take the tool out, say tool 2, and hit cycle start. Are you sure the spindle's empty?